Okay, welcome to day 21 of 28. I thought I'd come to you face to camera. And this day is called Close More Loops, Reclaim Even More Mental and Emotional Real Estate. And so we're going to add 5 more loops that you believe are taking up attention units and causing you to have less clarity mentally, emotionally, even spiritually than you would like. So I added 5 to my list. If you haven't done this exercise, go back to the previous day and do it, because your mind starts to integrate and you start to feel better. And this one, I had to really flex my muscles on it because I was like, had to sit with this. I had to sit. Sometimes you have to sit with these, you get to sit with these journal prompts and allow the genius to bubble up inside of you. Number 5, and the reason I'm going over these with you is because I know that you can relate to the stuff that I'm writing. And I want to show you that I'm just like a human, but I'm actually a spiritual, powerful entity, and so are you. Number 5, several times during the year, I got swallowed up by TikTok, doom scrolling. There were several times when I downloaded the app and maybe I uploaded a few videos and then I got into it where I would piss away a couple days. And if you're on my feed, my algorithm is not full of garbage, it's full of good stuff. Especially if you're a business owner, it's like, whoa, 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 lightning bolt, light. But it's like, the lesson in that was to be very careful with this platform. It's a place that has massive value, but only if used rightly. It also has a bunch of trash on it too. The change is I haven't been on it in 6 months, so it's not an issue. But if I go back on it, which I'm thinking about going on again, I must create strong reasons and a system. I don't want to be consuming on there. I want to be uploading for my own, to get my own stuff out there. Number 6, ate right before bed several times when I know better. You know, you've heard people say it. Don't eat 2 or 3 times before bed because you don't want to go to bed and have all the food digesting overnight. You want that energy to basically renew all your 30 trillion cells. 6 lesson was to respect the body because without it, everything else is affected. Number 6, the change is to install new micro habits. Stop eating after dinner by polishing teeth gently, and this is a trigger. So after dinner, right after, go and polish my teeth. I don't call it polish, I don't call it brush. I call it polish. Okay. Words matter. I also noticed that I didn't say habit. I said micro habit because I learned that if I can use certain language, I can feel different. Because the words that you use, actually, you'll feel them in your nervous system. So if I say micro habit, I'm like, oh, I'll do a micro habit. But a habit feels a little bit heavier, even though I do like the word habit. Number 7, the loop was believe that my current video game life situation, some of the people in it, were incongruent with my goals, holding me back. And the lesson is this is a belief system that causes unnecessary resistance and turmoil. And the change, this is number 7, is see them as an asset, as a team members, as unique superheroes, and embrace the contrast that they give me. So if somebody has, or is doing something that is not in alignment with my lifestyle or my goals, I can use that contrast to say, hey, I don't want that. But then that helps me be clear on what I do want. So they become an asset. And ask myself better questions like, why is this person awesome? What can this person teach me? What does this person do that I can adopt that would actually improve my situation? Like, you start asking yourself better questions, you get better answers, and you feel differently. And when you feel differently, you get different in life. Like, if you feel more gratitude in your life, you're going to see a different output on the screen of consciousness. You're going to see different things pop up in your reality versus living in fear. Okay, number 8, the loop was for 75% of the year, I was focused a little too much on politics, not fully, but I was always logging into certain sites or certain apps, and they would always pull my focus. So, and they're very interesting. And then I realized one day, I was like, wait, these politics are really like, what whether you're right or left or in the middle or independent, most of it is just like a soap opera, just like Days of Our Lives. When I grew up, I was 12. I remember when I was 12 for one summer, I really got into soap operas, but these politics were like soap operas, I realized. And they're just ongoing and they're slow moving. And they're very interesting to me, by the way. But they just pulled my focus. They're not where my focus needs to be. The lesson was, this doesn't serve me. It's interesting, but for me, it's out of alignment. Number 8, the change was continue not paying attention to it, like ignore it. Instead, use the power of prayer to help our nation and the world heal or accelerate forward, raise consciousness, all that good stuff. And there's no judgment here. I'm just saying, for me, it was actually, I felt like it had come to a close. It had come to a close and I needed to move on, and so I did. The 9th loop was I tried to implement too many habits and changes at once. This is one of the most common patterns we do, is we want to change everything, especially if it's like a new year. I want to change everything. The lesson was that is one micro habit at a time. It stacks, it compounds, and improves all areas because you have improved, I've improved. So one of the micro habits, I was like, what health habit, what fitness habit, micro habit can I install? And I said, let's start oil pulling. And so I was like, okay, I put that on a tracker, a habit tracker, a micro habit tracker, and I tracked that for 21 days. Can I oil pull and can I stay associated to the benefits? And so now I oil pull. I just do it every day. It's a micro habit of mine that benefits so many things when done correctly. 9, the change for this one is continue one micro habit at a time policy and continue using a micro habit tracker. And number 10, not using a habit tracker or a micro habit tracker, I should call it. The lesson that using a habit tracker, micro habit tracker, is a habit unto itself. Like actually the realization that using the tool is actually the first habit that you create. Using it, the tool. That's epiphany for a lot of us. Number 10, the change was continue using the Be Better digital habit tracker, micro habit tracker. It's one that you can get on the App Store. There's a massive amount of habit trackers, micro habit trackers on the App Store, or you can do them physical. And they're actually very powerful when you do them, print them out and have a physical habit tracker. Thank you for the lessons. I'm permanently transformed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now you come up with your 5 that are going to be in addition to the ones you did yesterday. This is the most powerful exercise. It changes you. I literally feel different now. Love you. Bye.